edition on my way to work. But I thought I'd get on here for a few minutes and holler at y'all on something. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Like, you see how everybody got their income tax money, and you see how you ain't heard from them, and you remember you the person that was always lending them bread and you ain't never get your return? Remember this. And I mean remember this. Have that same energy. Do not answer your phone when they call. Don't answer a text when they text you. None of that. It is time to start holding people accountable for how their life is going. You dig? You gotta really be on top of your GANE. That don't make you a bad person. That just means it's time for them to grow up. If they out here with the brand new iPhone, the Jordans, everything, and they still ain't broke bread with you from all the bread you broke for them, it is time for you to be not mean, but it's time for you to make sure they understand the gravy train has stopped. You dig? You got to make sure that you start putting people where they need to be, and that's in their place. Stop trying to help people who are not helping themselves. It's a time and a place for everything. This is the time. This is the place. Make sure they understand that I helped you to the point where I watch how you gonna be from here on out. They ain't understanding. If they always asking you for a ride and they got about $6,000-$7,000 back in income tax money, and they didn't think to get on OfferUp or somewhere to go find a cheap car to get them from point A to point B, guess what? Leave them where you found them. That's right. You got to start leaving people where you found them. Every time you turn around, they got a handout. Stop trying to help them up. Let them figure it out. When they be like, oh, my kids are hungry. Man, you know that gold necklace you got on your neck? Why don't you go to the pawn shop and feed your kids? Start making sure they understand that playtime is over. Y'all, I get it. A lot of y'all want to, man, it ain't the kids' fault. Yeah, but it is the parents' fault. The people who are sworn to take care of. Morning, guys. You guys got to stop letting everybody make you feel bad for the dirt and the irresponsibilities of others. It ain't your job. It is not your job to make sure somebody else is good after you see they have the means to be good. You understand what I'm saying? So stop with the guilt trip that they try to hit you with. So you gonna let your nieces and your nephews go hungry, or you gonna... Yup, good morning. Sure the hell am. Because when you got that $6,000-$7,000 in income tax, if you didn't think about feeding your kids, that means you don't love them. It ain't on me. It ain't on me. I promise you that. You have a question? Ask it. What's up? What question you got? Y'all gonna have to walk with me in the store. I'm on my way to work, but I gotta stop and get some banana and an energy drink to keep the party going. You feel me? Y'all gotta stop being like that. Like, I know y'all be like, man, I can't, I'm just not that type of person. Neither am I. But at some point I gotta start seeing you wanna build yourself up. And if you don't, then stop asking me to help you. Cause I ain't gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in a different frame of mind. What do I do if so kids are being bullied when call the police? I'm being honest with you. Call the police. If a kid is being bullied while he's in a wheelchair, first of all, that's a hate crime. They call the police. Good morning. That's all you gotta do is call the police. Because a kid in a wheelchair that's being bullied, like, first of all, whoever's bullying the kid in a wheelchair is a piece of crap. And that's real talk. I don't like that. Yeah, follow me, I'll follow y'all back. Hey, miss, do y'all have energy drinks?
Energy drinks?
Yeah.
Put it down.
All right, thank you. Sorry, y'all gotta get me a Red Bull. With no sugar, just so y'all know how I give it up.
bananas are 89 cents for one or two for $1.
Oh, I just need one.
The one?
Yeah.
Do you have
One, you know
reports?
what? No, let me take two. Just in
Do you have
case.
reports?
Oh, I don't.
5. 532.
Trash bag.
Do you like the receipt?
No, ma'am.
All right, here.
You too. Thank you. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, but it's breakfast. You gotta have breakfast, which is I get a banana. He's getting bullied in school. Okay. Since I work at a school, I'm gonna give you the best advice I can give you. Go to the counselor first. Have the counselor walk in there with you with the principal. Make sure that you write everything down and make sure that they give you a report that your child is being bullied or whoever's child's being bullied. Second of all, make a police report. I promise you. Always want to have a paper trail. And I hate to say what I'm about to say next, but this is why you want to have a paper trail. Just in case you got to defend yours and the worst situation happens, you got it on that you made the report. You always want to keep a paper trail, y'all. All the time, keep a paper trail. Because a paper trail will save you from prison. Real talk. I'm sorry to say it like that, but in the world that we live in today, it's ridiculous, and nobody's gonna look after your kid better than you. And don't let them feed you that, well, they're just kids. No. Don't let them feed you that nonsense, because these schools don't really care. A kid in a wheelchair to a school ain't nothing but $10,000 a day or more, because technically they're disabled, special needs, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The school makes mad money off your kid, so they should be protecting your kid at all costs. So you go in there and you make sure they understand that the law says that my child has the right to come to school and be safe in your care. Because technically, the moment your kid leaves your house and gets on a school bus or gets on school property, they're the property of the school, and the school is to protect them at all costs. Unless you got a sorry-ass principal who don't care. Or take it to the board. They hate when you take it to the board. Oh, I swear they hate it. But don't just be one of them parents that say, man, my kid's going through this, and you don't protect your kid. You got to protect your kid at all costs. Know what I'm saying? And whoever the kid is that's doing the bullying or whatever they call it, bring it to their parents' attention. Send them an email. Shoot them a text. Matter of fact, shoot it. Let me stop saying shoot. Send it to the principal. Let the principal give the principal 72 hours to respond. Because that's as long as it takes, is 72 hours. Anything past that is just laziness. I know a principal, if I go to him right now, it's going to get taken care of within that day. I'm going to have an answer by the end of the day. Investigation, the whole 9. Done. Day. Why? Because we got principals that care. Some of them. But you got to make sure that you not one of them parents that's just, oh, my poor kid. Oh, my poor kid. Nah. He has a bone infection in his leg. Yeah. Definitely call the police and make a report. Make the report. Talk to the principal. Talk to the counselor. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. Later on in life, your child's going to have a mental breakdown from being bullied. And that's not cool. Because a kid that has a mental breakdown will try to commit suicide and hurt themselves. And you gotta stand tall for your child. And I wish that a child wouldn't go through this, but it is reality of the world we live in now. But you also have to keep in mind, like, there's different ways to go about it. But as a parent, we have to step in and say, okay, my child's been going through this long enough. And is your child in a self-contained class? Because if he's in a self-contained class, that's kind of a little different, because it falls on the teacher that's in that classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird to me how some children get bullied in a self-contained class. I've never figured that out for the life of me. Well, I figured it out because like people don't care, but that's just weird to me. Well, we're gonna figure this thing out, man. I pray that your son gets better. I pray that the bullying stops, real talk. And I pray that as adults, people step in and say, hey, this ain't right. That's what I pray for your family. You heard? All right, y'all. Y'all subscribe, follow me when I get off here. If you're following me, I'll subscribe back to your channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on. Let's get it popping. Let's run it up. And let's have a good day, okay? Stay blessed, never stress. You heard? 1.